All right, everybody, welcome back. We're going to be talking about 3.4c, the worksheet. This is going to be your homework help video. So as always, I will go through and do the evens, and I will save the odds for you. So looking at problem number 2, first thing we need to do is we need to come over here and subtract 7 from both sides. These two cancel out. 17 take away 7 is going to leave us with 10 is equal to 3x. Now, when we get to this situation, we can see that we have something raised to an exponent. This is when we want to take the natural log of both sides. Of course, the x is going to pop down in front. It's hooked on by multiplication, so now we can divide both sides by the natural log of 3. And we will come up with our answer. X is equal to, because these two pieces now cancel each other out. So grabbing our calculator, not quite what I wanted to do. If I take the natural log of 10, and I divide that by the natural log of 3, that will give me my answer of 2.0959. Just as we're getting close to a test and starting to think about that and prepare, remember you can always check your work on these. Just take your answer for x and plug it back in. So 3 to that power, if you added 7 to all of it, you should be equal to 17, which is what we see, which is how we know we got it correct. Looking ahead to problem number 4 over here. First thing we want to do is subtract 29 from both sides here. That's going to leave me with 10 to the x plus 12 is equal to 74 take away 29 would give us 45. Now, in order to solve this, we want to again take the natural log of both sides. Remember, when we do that, our x plus 12 is going to come down in front. So we have x plus 12 times the natural log of 10 is equal to the natural log of 45. So to solve this, we want to divide by the natural log of 10 on both sides. These two are going to cancel out, so I'll be left with x plus 12 is equal to the natural log of 45 divided by the natural log of 10. We still need to get x alone, so we will subtract 12 from both sides, which will leave us with our answer. So coming over here and evaluating this component right here, we have the natural log of 45 divided by the natural log of 10. Get that answer and then subtract 12 from it. And we get a negative 10.346. I'm going to round that fourth one up to an 8 there. All right, looking over here at problem number 6, now we get a logarithm, right? These were both when we have the variable that's in the exponent. Now we're going to switch to when we are dealing with a logarithm. To solve a logarithm, what you need to do is rewrite it. So I'm going to take my base, I'm going to raise it to my exponent, and that's going to be equal to 4x. Well, in this situation, we can evaluate what 2 to the 5th is. 2 to the 5th is just 32, so 32 is equal to 4x. And then we just want to solve. Divide by 4, divide by 4, x equals 8. Looking ahead to problem number 8 over here. Now in this one, we just see the generic log. So remember that that is base 10 if you don't see it. So 10 to the 1/2 power is equal to x plus 3. Now I know that 10 to the 1/2 power is the same thing as the square root of 10. You could also just punch in 10 to the, just be careful, I like to use parentheses, especially if I have an older calculator, and I get 3.16, which ironically is the exact same as the square root of 10, right? Now, once I know that that's what that side is equal to, just realize you need to take 3 away from both sides to get x by itself. So this take away 3 leaves us with 0.1623 as that final answer there. And again, actually this can be punched in as well, so I could just do log of my answer plus 3 and just close that off and hit enter, and I should get 0.5. This works whenever we're dealing with log base 10. I can just use the log key. Last problem I think I'm working with you is problem number 10 here. So whenever I see 2 logs on the same side like this, I need to combine those together into one log to solve. So I got to use my expanding or condensing skills to do so. So in this situation, we see they're added. What that means is we take x plus 1 and we multiply it by x minus 1. Right? Addition means multiplication. That's going to be equal to 5. Now we want to come over here and rewrite it. So we're going to have 2 to the 5th is equal to x plus 1 times x minus 1. Let's distribute this out. We're going to get x squared minus 1x plus 1x minus 1. These two, of course, cancel out, so we're just left with x squared minus 1. On the other side, we're going to have 2 to the 5th, which is 32, I believe. Let's just double check that. Yes, it is. Now we just continue solving. Add 1 to both sides. I get 33 is equal to x squared. And then we're going to need to take the square root of both sides. So square root, square root. Remember, when we do this, this introduces a positive and a negative into our answer. These two cancel out, so I'm going to be left with x. Now, in order to tell which one is the correct answer, remember, you can't ever take this logarithm of like a negative number, so we always choose the positive one. So the square root of 33 will be our answer. I can't remember. If you're doing it on Schoology, don't be afraid to just punch that out, get a decimal, and call it good there. So with that being said, everybody, that is all that I have for you on this homework. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks. Have a good day.